The story begins, and we are shown a small child who is placed on a rock, and the tribe members are dancing around it, and the leader of the tribe wants to kill the child for the sake of their god, and the child, the name is Linchu. Then Linchu sees a huge black python near him, as if the python is about to open its mouth and eat him, and Linchu's eyes open, and we find out here that Linchu is dreaming. Actually, he went fishing with his uncle in a wooden boat and saw an island covered with sand in front of him. He asked his uncle about this island, and they told him, "I have heard that there are many big snakes living here and human structures are lying here. There is a lot of danger here, and we should stay far away from this place." When they do, a huge python gets caught in their net, and while pulling it, they fall into the water. Linchu is very scared, then suddenly his uncle comes out of the water. They say, "Don't worry. Karu, I'm fine, I was just caught in a fishing net," but the water waves pull them to the same island, and Linchu's uncle gets very scared, and then they try to leave quickly. But when they look back, they don't find Linchu, he has disappeared from there. Linchu's dad means telling his brother. His dad gets scared and asks him, "Where are you leaving Linchu?" Then we are shown Linchu, who is stuck on the same island. Chica is what his uncle told him about where snakes rule. Then he walks a little further and his foot hits a stone. Then he finds the skin of a huge snake in front of him. He gets scared and feels something strange behind him, but when he looks back, there is no one there. Then there is a wild plant. In this island, along with snakes, the plants here were also deadly, that is, they also had life. Linchu sees human structures in front of him, which makes him understand that he is in a big trouble. Then he is missing his mom date. Then suddenly a liquid thing falls in his hand. As he looks up, one plant is about to attack him. Here is another. On the other hand, we are shown Lynch's mother-in-law preparing to go to the island so that he can find her. Then he gets ready to go, and the person who brought him had heard that there are very valuable plants in this island. Then an old person stops them from going there. He says, "Don't go there. That island is Shapat, and this island is guarded by a black python, and whoever goes there never comes back." After that, Mount Date of Linchu takes some people with him and goes to this island, and they don't listen to the old man. Then as soon as they reach there, the greedy man who came to them says to the rest of his companions that if you find anything valuable here, take it with you and keep it. Lena, and after that we will take him from here. Then the companion of this greedy person comes with some snake eggs. Then that person sees them and says, "What have you brought?" Then his companion brings these eggs. After that, he came to a red plant which looked very beautiful to him, as if he was about to break it. Then a huge black python attacked him, kills him in one fell swoop, and as they hear his dying screams, they realize that something bad has happened to him. Then Lynch's mom finds one of his dropped shoes, which it turns out that Lynch is on the same island, but then he is attacked by a black python. He drops it in a place. Here Linchu's uncle tells that I have heard that the secret of being immortal is hidden here. That is, if a person reaches this secret, he can never die, and this is the reason that he kills the people who bring Baitan here. Then they hear the sound of lunch and go and see. He is wrapped in the bushes. Then after that, they set him free, and on the other hand, the greedy man sees some plants with his men, but at the same time, they see human skeletons there as they think of breaking those plants. Then there are many snakes. Then after that they all started running to save their lives. While running away from here, this Linchu kept a snake egg in his bag, and all the people hang from the bushes, and they manage to get out with the help of the bushes. While they are trying, Python comes and grabs a man and pulls him away, and as they leave, Linchu's dad says to the greedy man that your greed would have killed us. That person says that I came here to support you so that we can find your son together, and you are blaming me, and because of you 2 of my colleagues have been killed. And after that, both of them, the discussion starts. Only then Linchu's mom silences Linchu's dad, and then she faints, and the greedy man also faints. Linchu's uncle, we see that both of them have been bitten by a snake, due to which they have become such a condition. That is, when they were running away from this python, it attacked them, and then it attacked them both. They are taken to the village, and many people gather around them. Then a man comes here, and he tells that our village has been attacked by many snakes. They go to drive away the snakes, and here the condition of Linchu's mother is getting very bad, and Linchu was also crying seeing his mother. saying to always live like a good person and love the power of nature. She dies. Then after a few days, Lencho is shown. Then when he wakes up, he notices that the egg he breaks away from the island and the snake comes out, and it is not an ordinary snake, but a golden python. He keeps it with him, and the two of them become quite good friends. They see him playing with him, and they come to know that Lencho is talking to the snake. Then they ask him to leave him. Not wanting to give it to anyone, then he goes to the river bank and leaves the golden python. Where Lencho finds his egg, he asks him to go, but the golden python doesn't want to part with him. Lencho sees many snakes around him, but when the golden python goes into the water, all the snakes also leave from there. All the people of the village go to the bank of the same river in search of Lencho, and then one person does not know and falls down unconscious. He is a biologist at a private clinic who, in addition to researching plants and animals, is also researching symbols and woven markings that he saw at the site many years ago. His uncle gets a phone call. As it happens, everyone on his island is getting sick and their condition is very bad, and you have to help us. At the same time, he is angry with his dad who separated his best friend Golden Python from him. There is a leaf which has the property of immutable, which means to live forever, and that plant is found in the island near your village, and you have to go there and get this plant, and after that the boss will give his daughter and some. She sends the scientist with her. Lencho sees a strange sight in his village. Everyone is very sick, and he also sees the skins of the snakes that the people were treating him with. Doesn't meet because he is still angry with them about the same thing. Then he goes to his mother's grave. Then after that, Lencho and his manager have a meeting with the people of the village. They say that everyone wants to go to the island. After hearing that, everyone starts to stop them, but Lencho says that everyone try to understand it is very important for us to go there, and we will get the solution to your disease there. Lencho with his team, in which his boss was also ready to go. Then the same greedy person comes there who had landed to save him with Lencho's dead. Seeing that he wanted to go, the boss says that we should take this man with us because I heard that there is a lot of danger on this island and he has a lot of weapons and he can help us a lot now that he is on the island. When we reach there, Lachi Adami's companion again tries to kill the plant, but that plant is so dangerous that it opens its mouth like an animal and scratches the greedy Adami's companion, whom everyone hates. Seeing all this, Lencho asks everyone to go inside. Then his boss's daughter plants a plant. She sees and breaks it, after which all the plants there are attacked by all the people, and after that people start running away from there. And on the other hand, the rest of the people save their lives and go into the cave of the black python. Now that python slowly starts moving towards them, the greedy man. He tries to kill him by shooting at him, but the python does not die. Instead, he gets more angry, and then he opens his big scary mouth to eat them, because of which everyone starts running away in fear. Had left it in the river. Then their Lencho finds the same python, and that python also recognizes him, and that python does not say anything to him. Then Lencho tells the daughter of the boss that there is no danger to us from this python. Then he hears a gunshot and leaves. Lencho sees the same marks in the cave that he is researching and realizes that these marks are connected to the tribes living here. The people who live here are also looking for the emoter, that is, to live forever, so now they understand the whole story by seeing that symbol. Thousands of years ago, the meteorite fell from the sky due to its heat. But these plants were born which are alive like humans. According to their research, if any human eats these plants, he lives forever, and the test was done by the tribesmen on humans, but the result is good. Then in the last picture, a snake kisses these tribesmen, and on the other side, a black python flies over there, and the greedy man throws one of his companions in front of him to save his life. He runs away with everyone else. Then the boss meets his daughter, and his daughter tells her mother about the golden python. Then the manager says the plant we are here to find. Yes, he is connected with golden python. Now here the boss is greedy for money. She asks to catch the golden python. Then as they leave, they see the golden python and a black python wrapped in UPS, and the golden python's skin is hanging around like a plant. It is understood that it is the skin of golden python which becomes a plant, which becomes a mortal plant with which man can live forever, and if possible we can save anyone's life with this plant. Kiss greedy man too. asks Adami to kill the python, but the black python attacks them. Just as a greedy Adami is about to kill the golden python, Lencho pushes him away, though the golden python saves anyone. I didn't want to harm, then suddenly a black python comes and it bites Lencho. Now its poison starts spreading in Lencho's body, then a golden python jumps there, and by touching the poison of Lencho, his poison is cured. Suddenly the greedy man knocks the golden python on the head with a gun and knocks him unconscious. Is lynched and rescues him, then the black python that had bound him and the boss's daughter somehow gets out of the case and crashes into the bushes without killing them. Then Lencho sees the plant that these people came to take, the plant that could save anyone and give them the power to live forever. Then he breaks it and puts it in his pocket, while the manager says to Bose, "That if you immortal." Hearing this, the greedy man goes to kill the golden python, but he fights and bites him, after which the greedy man is about to die. Then Lencho remembers his mother's words. Thinking that he should not harm anyone, he feeds Adami the plant he had broken, but as soon as he finds out about this plant, he attacks Lencho because after he finds out, his strength increases 100 times. Now Lencho's dad and uncle go to the island to save him. They attack the greedy man. Sometimes the golden python comes again and captures the greedy man, but now he is so powerful because of eating this leaf. It happens that a golden python is ripped open and drinks its blood, which makes it more powerful. After that, the greedy man tells that it was I who spread the disease in the village so that I could earn money from the villagers. After saying this, he attacks Lynch again, but to save his father and son. They go for it and they get poisoned, which causes them to die. The greedy man's body starts to burn, and this is where Lencho finds out the reason for the tribe's disappearance of the snake by eating the tribe's plant. The greedy man had drunk the blood that killed them all. Goes crazy because of the blood and plant, then he starts killing everyone, and the boss takes his daughter and leaves from here. Daughter refuses to go because she starts liking Lencho and she likes him. They also try to save the boss's daughter before the greedy man shoots at Lencho, but Lencho escapes and hits the amulet in his pocket which his mother gave him. Then suddenly a black python appears which swallows the lychee atom in one fell swoop, and now the island is completely destroyed. Now an injured golden python also appears here, and he shows Lencho the way to leave here. And after that these people are safe and sound, then after that they go to the river bank. Now here Lencho tries to feed the plant to Golden Biden, and his boss did not want him to take the plant. Lei says, and in return they will give her a lot of money, but their Lencho doesn't give in to her temptation and feeds the plant to the Golden Bitten, after which they all start to leave in their boat. He seems to have recovered from the Golden Bitten's condition due to eating the plant, but he was very sad to be separated from Lencho. So at the end of the story we are shown Lencho and the boss's daughter together treating the villagers, and then after that they decide to stay here.